How we going, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Nick's Tips. Today we're doing something different. Basically I'm going to be interviewing Bullock here. How we going, Derek?
Hey Mick.
How you going? Good?
Good.
Good. So we'll start off with the basic questions. What basically got you started in camp oven cooking?
Well, I like eating. So when you like eating good food. And I always used to go camping, and when you go camping, normally people take a few sausages to throw on a barbecue or something like that. I was camping at a place called Emu Park up north, and there was a lady there cooking in one of these old Gday camp ovens.
Okay.
And she was cooking cooking a barbecue chicken, and I'd never ever seen anything like it before in my life. So I got talking to her, and she lent me a book called Camp Oven Cooking in the Outback by Jack Absolute. And I sat there in that caravan park and read it, and I thought, I can do this. So now this was 30 odd years ago, and I came back home to Brisbane and I bought this camp oven.
So that's your Gday.
That's a Gday camp oven. That's
so different to a standard camp oven.
It's sponge steel. It's a bit dusty and dirty at the moment, but that's over 30 years old, and I had that was the only camp oven I had for something like about 10 years. And that's had roasts and bakes and stews and all sorts cooked in it.
Well, I can see you've got quite a few camp ovens here.
Yeah,
we're
surrounded in it.
Yeah. So you've got a couple of brands here I can see.
Yes.
So I can see you've got, what is it, Lodge, which is...
here at the moment we've got quite a few Lodge, these ones. That one is made by Camp Chef.
Yep. So where are these actually made? Are these...
The Lodge are made in America.
So they're an American camp... Oh, yep. So Dutch oven. Yep.
Yeah, this is a Camp Chef. They're made in China for an American company.
Okay.
They're a very good camp oven. But what's happened in later years, all of my collection I've got now, but I also had a lot more than that at one stage too, which I eventually got rid of. And I started collecting the smaller ones because some of them have got special lids and different meanings on them, and they're quite unique, and I quite like them. This one here, by the way, this is a 5-inch Lodge camp oven from America. Well, they actually call them Dutch ovens over there. These went out of production many years ago, and they're quite rare now. That's how I bought it. I've never cleaned it. I haven't re-seasoned or anything because I thought I'd keep it the way it was. But someone had obviously used that. I paid a lot of money for that one. But if people look at my website, AussieCampOvenCook.com, you'll see a lot of this stuff. And I use these little ones for cooking sauces and gravies. If I'm doing a sticky date pudding, I'll do the sauce in one of those little ones.
I can see you've got the little mini fry pans as well.
Yeah, well...
now, what's the brand of these?
That's a Cabela, which is also the same brand as this set of camp ovens here.
16-inch.
Yep, there's a bit of Cabela stuff there.
So these are just like a...
Well, I think they were made as a demonstration just to advertise the brand. Some people use them for cigarette ashtray as well. For that.
Now, I noticed something too. Is that in one of them here, this looks very, very special.
It is. Well, it is
very
special.
Rare. You can show it up to the camera.
It's got the Olympic Games logo in it. If people remember, the Winter Olympic Games were held in Salt Lake City in the year 2002. Lodge, who make a lot of this cast iron, made this one. And they did this one specially for the Olympic Games. It's got the Olympic Winter Games, Salt Lake City 2002, and the Olympic logo in it. And that's quite a nice little memento, that one. There is a Dutch oven or a camp oven in America. It's a 12-inch size, which is the bigger one that we were cooking in earlier on.
Yep.
And it's got the same logo on it as well.
Oh wow.
This little one here is another one. It's made by Camp Chef. Written on the top here, it's got 100 years of national parks in America. That's also, I've only just recently got that one from America. They've only not long put them out. That one is also a 5-inch camp chef. Lewis and Clark. Lewis and Clark were a bit like our Burke and Wills. They were the first people to explore across the American continent. And history has it that they took a camp oven with them, a cast iron camp oven, and they did all their cooking along the way.
I see here, this is different to a lot of your other products.
Let's just lift this up for the camera.
Yep.
I'll stick him up on top there.
Yep.
This is a woody Dutch oven from America. It's cast aluminium. Comes in two parts, as you can see, like that, top and the bottom. It doesn't have legs, but there are screws in the bottom where you can put a longer screw in if you want to lift it up from the leg. Made in Michigan. Chap brought that out from America. He was out here on a business trip, and he sent me an email and said, "Look, I make these Dutch ovens. I'd like to get you one. I'm coming to Australia on a business trip. I'll bring one with you." And he did. Comes with its own little pliers which hook into the lid to lift them off.
Quite ingenious.
Hasn't had a lot of use yet. We cooked a lasagna in it. In fact, when I first saw these, I thought square lasagna sheets. So we cooked a lovely lasagna in this, one of my wife's special recipes. But as you see, it's been used, but it's as clean as a whistle. That doesn't need seasoning. They don't go dark with the coals, so it is quite a nice little Dutch oven, that one.
How long have you actually been doing your camp oven cooking for?
Probably, I think, about 30 years,
30
maybe
years?
more than 30 years now. Yeah.
There you go, guys.
A lot of it was just with the Badawi to start with, which is I learnt to camp oven cook in the Badawi. I'm quite proud of that. I've met the guy who makes the Badawis, and Bill Thompson in South Australia. And
everyone knows Bill Thompson.
Yeah, he's a great guy, and it's still one of my favourite ovens, and I still like using that oven.
That's amazing. It seems to be that the first one you've bought seems to be the one that gets the most use.
And I've still got it.
And you still got it. Still got it after this time.
Yeah.
A
couple of other special ones. Something I did a while back. I joined what they call the International Dutch Oven Society, which is an organisation in America. They have chapters all over America. We registered the chapter here in Australia, but couldn't get a lot of interest. But they put out a couple of ovens. This one here is IDOS, which is International Dutch Oven Society, 25 years. They put this out their 25 years. I got that. And also this little baby here is also the International Dutch Oven Society, and that was put out for a special occasion that they had over there in America.
Yep. So they're saying good
so
food.
It's not
good
just
friends.
good food,
fun.
Good food, good friends, and good fun. Yeah.
I think that sounds about right with camp oven cooking.
Oh yeah. No.
Well, guys.
Yeah. So that's my hobby, and this is just part of it.
All right, guys. Well, I hope that was something a bit different for you, and you got a bit of information for you. So, Derek, thank you so much for having me
problem.
here.
Good.
And catch us for the next video, guys.